When you view the wreckage of the bus crash and the heartache enveloping the funerals and memorial service held in Radcliffe this week, how do you argue that if Mahoney did what the state is charging he did, that he shouldn't meet the same fate or at least the same result as those 27 we laid to rest last night? And yet maybe the call for the death penalty is issued more out of anger than reason, an emotional response to the enormity of the tragedy, but not necessarily a rational precedent we want to be setting. Now, there's no question that what he's accused of doing seems unforgivable. It's not easy to get yourself going the wrong way on an interstate, even when you're cold sober. And slamming into a bus filled mostly with kids from a church outing, resulting in 27 deaths, makes it seem even more heinous. But here's where that logic goes astray. The number killed and the kind of people killed can't be a factor in the penalty, because our society is built up on the principle that even one life is sacred. So to say he shouldn't get the death penalty because he killed 27 implies that he wouldn't get it if he killed 5 or maybe only 1. So are we saying it's okay to kill, just don't go into double figures? Or are we really ready to say death penalty for anyone convicted of drunk driving where a death's involved? I'm not sure we are, and I suspect the reason that a penalty as extreme as death can only be justified if the convicted had the intent to kill and the penalty itself would serve as a deterrent. Well, at least at this point, as drunk as he might have been, there's no evidence he had any intent to kill people. He didn't get up that morning and say, gee, I think I'll nail 27 kids today. And in terms of the death penalty being a deterrent, first of all, people who were drunk aren't thinking about consequences. And what's more, even before they start drinking, no one ever really believes he's going to kill someone. So it's hardly a realistic deterrent. Now, what we need are penalties for DUIs in the first place to deter the driver before he even starts drinking. Mandatory jail terms people know they'll get. The tragedy is that 27 fine young people got killed. The crime as a drunk may have been behind the wheel in the first place. Punish that, deter that. We don't need to kill anybody else.